Hello everybody, it's Heather. I'm waiting for the blue circle to finish spinning so that I know we're live. Maybe I'm going to put this over here. Hello everybody, it's Heather. I'm just going to block that circle with those lovely flowers that I got for my birthday and say hello. Nice to see you again today. Heather, the expat entrepreneur, coming to you with the fifth episode of the Legit eBiz show. Thank you for tuning in. Today, as promised, we are going to segue away from Amazon because that's all I've been talking about lately. I had to pull myself away from a live training, the final training that's happening right now on the wholesale formula, which is a fantastic formula. If you're thinking about getting into Amazon, wow, this is the way to start. That is for sure, 100%. I'm an ex private label seller. I was doing that for 6 years, so I know quite a bit about Amazon. But in any event, today we're not talking about Amazon. We're going to talk about Clubhouse, which is a super exciting platform, as you probably know, and it's got huge possibilities for all of us. And before I do carry on, let me just check and see if there happens to be anybody who's tuned in live. And it's just us at the moment, so I'm going to carry on. With Clubhouse, what's so great about that? It's a new social media platform that is literally just taking off like wildfire. And right now, anybody who gets on it or involved in it, you're considered an early adopter. It's still that new, even though there are so many millions of people already on it using it. And it's currently only open to iPhone and iPad users. The rumors have been abounding that they are going to open it up to Android users. And I heard that in January, and it still hasn't happened. And now they're talking March, so who knows? But whenever that happens, it's just going to be like the floodgates opening up, and people will just flood in there like crazy, and memberships will double, probably very shortly thereafter. It's a huge opportunity for all. And one of the main reasons why, let me first explain what it is, just in case you don't know. It's considered a drop-in audio app, and in fact, if you go to the App Store to download it and you type in in the search, you type in Clubhouse, it comes up as Clubhouse drop-in audio, and that's how you know it's the correct one. And currently, there's about 18,000 reviews, and they're all 5-star. And so what is it? It's like a live podcast, a whole bunch of them happening at one time. It's audio only and it's live. So there's no safety net. There's no pushing pause or backing up or editing out or anything. The only thing you have as a potential safety net is maybe co-hosts who are sitting there beside you to jump in if you don't know where to go next. But what's great about it is you've got all these, they're called rooms, happening simultaneously. And when you go on there and you see the hallway, and I'm just going to show you mine here so that you can get a better idea. Hang on a second. Yeah, there we go. So that you can see basically, you know what? I think I'm going to have to turn off my ring light so I won't be lit up very well, but you'll be able to see the screen better. So let's go with this. Yeah, so this is what's called the hallway. And when you first sign on to the platform, this is what you would see. And basically, at the top here, you've got your search. I'm trying to get my pen in there. Okay, there's your search, the little magnifying glass, so that you can search for people or keywords or clubs, and find them. The next one over. Oh, I changed it. Isn't that funny? I thought it heat. The next one over this is so interesting because it's all reversed on Facebook. That one there is just an indication of what you've got for invites, if you have any at the moment. I've got a couple in there. And the next one is the schedule. So you can check here and see which rooms are coming up for the day. And in the case here for me, you can push that drop down, and you can, if it'll go. Oh, sorry, it is going. User error. Okay, it's going to be a fun one today. I can check out what my events are and see that I've got one scheduled. And for anybody who happens to be listening, if you want to come onto Clubhouse and to have a little fun and practice, straight after this live, that's what we're going to do. And this is the one. This is the invite for it, or the write-up for it. The next thing is the bell up here, and that's just notifications from people and clubs inviting you to different things. And then there's your profile. And if you click on your profile, you can change your picture by tapping on it, and it'll ask if you want to change it, and you push done. When you're done, you can also hit the cog over here. Hit the, sorry about there, yeah. Here you hit the cog, and you can have access to a few other things. That in one of the main things that's interesting here is the interests. So if you click on there, you can scroll through all of the interests that they have and add some in there so that you can start seeing more things that you are actually interested in. And that's a really good thing to do for yourself, because, and the reason why I'll get to it in a second, this is also really important. This is where, excuse me, I'm sorry, where you would connect your Instagram and your Twitter account. And let me just explain that a little bit. So on this platform, because it's audio only, literally you're going to choose a room and you're going to go and listen in. And the only way to connect with the people in there is by scrolling down to the bottom of their bio, which I'll show you in a second, and tapping on either Instagram or Twitter, whichever one or both, if they've set it up. And then you'll instantly go over to that social media platform, and you'll be able to start texting each other, or get an access to their link or a link tree or whatever they're offering. And it's vitally important that you connect that for yourself on your bio, because, excuse me, it is the only one-click way that anybody can reach you. The other thing you can do is to actually put links in your profile if you wanted to. And I'll go through a little bit of information on what you should do in your profile, but see, I've got a link in there. And you're not going to want to do this if your link is really long and convoluted and really difficult to type out, right? If it's something you think is reasonable that people could type and go back and or whatever, then do it. But otherwise, yeah, it's probably not a good idea. But I'll go through a little bit of information on the basic structure that is the suggested idea for how you should lay out your profile. But basically, what you're going to do is start with, if your name is available, you want to take your name for sure, definitely. You can do one of these user aliases. I am the expat entrepreneur, because I am both an expat and an entrepreneur. And basically what you're going to do is, first